We have a crisis on our hands. The UK has a population of about 68 million people. Out of that 68 million, 1 in 4 adults experience negative mental health each year. So that is 17 million people altogether in 2023. 7,055 individuals committed suicide due to depression and anxiety, equating to an average of 19 deaths per day. This has to stop now.
We are surrounded by nature. 71% of the world is water, whether it be lakes, rivers, waterfalls, or the sea. Approximately 24% of land on Earth is made up of mountains, reaching heights higher than 1,000 feet. The most famous mountain is Mount Everest, which is taller than 8,000 feet. There are between 100 and 200 rainforests dotted all over the world. The UK has fragments of temperate rainforests in its western areas. These are not large rainforests, like those in tropical areas, but rather scattered pieces of ancient woodland. Many animals inhabit these areas, some of which include orangutans, spider monkeys, sloths, and jaguars.
Nature is everywhere. You cannot escape it. But luckily for you, nature is also a cure. I am one of those people who, in the past, suffered with poor mental health, like so many individuals before me.
The one thing that I have found that helps massively is going out into nature. Studies have shown that being out and doing something simple, like watching birds at a bird feeder or listening to bird song, can send out lots of positive endorphins throughout the human body. These are feel-good chemicals that usually put us in a better mood. You get to see all kinds of different animals from the wild. Animals as simple as birds can be surprisingly calming for many individuals. In the UK, there are 640 species of birds that have been recorded. For example, wrens are one of the most popular kind of birds. Small and squat and very cute, it makes one of the loudest songs. It is most commonly found in nearly all habitats, from rural areas to urban gardens. Other birds include the common blackbird, the Eurasian chaffinch, house sparrows, starlings, and the classic robin. Watching any of these birds provide the same euphoric feeling, and recognizing them can be easy from their birdsong. The Merlin app is the #1 way to use your phone to record and identify bird calls. listens out for the songs and then it lists them, along with a picture of the species to help you identify it by sight. Not only does it recognize these birds, but it also highlights when the birds are singing, so that you know exactly what calls belong to what bird. All you have to do when you open the app is press the record button on the screen and the app does the rest for you. This app has a memory so that you can go and listen to saved recordings at your leisure. Since I was very young, my parents would take me and my brother and sister out into the wild. Whether it is cycling, hiking at mountains, or canoe camping, we do it all. The mountains offer amazing scenery, and the exercise and family experience really strengthen our bonds as a family. Since I was as young as 1 year old, we would go canoe camping out in the wild. Camping out in nature has become a sort of second home for our family. These days you can get phone coverage out in the hills, but part of the joy of camping for us was going back to the simple things. We had no apps, no TV, no to-do lists. It can be quite wonderful to immerse yourself in nature without the distractions of day-to-day life. Just going for a bike ride or a walk gives you this experience on a smaller scale. During lockdown, many families rediscovered their local patches. When we were only allowed a few hours of outdoor exercise, we used to cycle out through Tentsmere Wood to the point to see the grey seals. Just these few hours were enough to clear the mind and ease the anxiety during the global pandemic. Near us there is a small patch of wild land that has gradually been rewilding itself. Years ago this was a dump site and probably looked something like this. Over time grasses and shrubs have recolonized, and now it is a really beautiful small patch of wilderness. We have this just down the road and marvel at the number of different bird species there. My dad has recorded 6 different warblers just in this small area. Another fun thing that my family have been able to do has been to use a camera trap. This is a camera that is triggered by wildlife that passes it. We originally set this up in the garden and managed to record a hedgehog. More recently, we have put it in the old dump ground and have found deer, hares and pheasants triggering it there. It is a lot of fun to see what animals appear when we are not there. In big towns, people may not have the opportunity to access nature so easily, although you would be surprised at how many bird species can be heard in the middle of some towns. Growing plants is another way to interact with nature. For many people, looking after potted plants can be incredibly soothing. And of course, gardening and growing vegetables can let you eat healthily too. I can't help but wonder if the current mental health crisis is caused by the disconnect of people from the natural world around them. Mental health is a big problem facing our world today. There are so many people out there suffering who are a danger to themselves. But we have a chance to save them. We have a chance to fix this. Re-establishing our connection with nature
whether it is going for a walk rather than going to a coffee shop, or maybe both, and encouraging other families and friends to enjoy the outdoors. So share this video. Enjoy your garden birds, your indoor herbs, and get out there. Make the difference you can in keeping our wild places alive and encouraging others to value them. Nature is always there for us, so why not use it?